Okay, we're going to be working on replacing the terminals. The original terminals are broken. The previous owner repaired it here. This was my repair, some super glue. These two were fine, but literally when I was putting in the speakers, I barely tightened it. The whole thing just cracked like this one. So this is the Citation 22 model. And since these are glued, I mean, the only way I can do it is to actually just do this. I mean, you can hear how crispy the plastic is when I force it. Okay, and then this is going to be the drop-in replacement, and basically that comes from the back. That's the screws that hold it. Some reason the previous owner glued this whole thing in the back as well, so it's painted. But and I'm going to reuse the circuit board. That's going to be reused. Okay, I already took pictures prior. I know that's why this video even helps me sometimes. Like, see, this is the red, so this is top. The white one here is the basically you have signal, ground. The black ones here were ground. That's signal, and that's all we have, and we have to match them basically. And this, even though this is plastic, which is what you want, you don't want conductive metal, this is pretty hefty. Like, it's not hollow, cheap inside. And I bought this on eBay, and the screw goes all the way through, right? Like the old ones, there was so much of disconnections. It's just like, I don't know what they were thinking when in 1986. I guess maybe this is what they had, but it's just like, yeah, this whole thing is just bad. I had nothing but problems with those connectors. So let's see, let's get at it. I'm gonna have to, I can't record this. Where's my, I just had it in my hand. What happened to it? This is crazy. I just had the pliers in my hand and no longer in my hand. Okay, whatever. You guys can see how crispy this all is. Anyway, I'm going to try to, it's kind of moving. I'm going to try to force it through the metal, because once it's on the other side, you have two screws here. It will hold that. So this glue isn't really needed, I think, because this was all funky. The previous owner, that's what he did. And I'm going to clean this up, take it out, re-solder, and then I'll show you guys when it's finished. So what I did was I literally used a hammer and chisel, a screwdriver here, like that, and then hammer, boop, 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 boop. Obviously, the keys came out right away, but I think this is that epoxy. If anything, epoxy is the way to go if you really want to glue something, isn't it? I mean, this is not, I mean, I'll get it off and go like this, I'll chisel away, clean it off, but yeah, epoxy over super glue any day. I had to use a chisel to get this out. It was all glued. Anyway, so this is the old one, and that's going to be replaced with this new one. And then the circuit board's still going to be utilized. So, you know, nothing goes to waste. The circuit board is still needed. That doesn't go away. Okay, I removed the old circuit board, desoldered the 4 points. This is how it looks underneath. 1986 technology. Looks like some glue, some filler, some piece of metal. This is way heavier, twice as heavier, or maybe 3 times as heavier as this one. All right, now I'm gonna put the new one in. Removed everything. There's one more here. Is it? And this was definitely made to, if it's like a glove, you guys can see this edge here. There's a less spacing than this edge, because there's a heat sink here, and it was designed to fit like a glove. There you go. I'm gonna clean the old glue still, but this is it. This is it. Going to solder directly to there. I just want to make sure how it fits before I remove that. Skylar, what? Is the delivery person? My dog is going hyperactive. Okay. Also want to show these terminals. They go through. It's a one-piece design. It looks like it's gold-plated. Unlike the originals, which is not a one-piece design for sure. Two pieces. Show you guys this a bit more detail before I use the circuit board. But yeah, you definitely want to keep everything on here. So, all right, so now it's time to put the wires. I use black for these two black and white for the reds because I can't find any red wire. This wire came out of a power cable, so this is thick enough. So I pre-tinned everything, all the ends. On here, I put some rosin here. And before I put any cables, don't want to smell that in. I just kind of pre-tin as well. Get some more. There you go, until it sticks like that. I'll do it again. This guy. Like so. And my tip. Nice and clean, and do the other one. Kind of move it around first. Move it around. Until it sticks pretty well. There you go. Sticking pretty well. Okay, so that's pre-tin, so it's gonna go on really quick, easily. And then these, I pre-cut them. I pre-tin the ends as well. So now it's just a matter. I can't show you this step because it needs two hands, but it's just a matter. I use the wire gets a little bit hot, so I use pliers to kind of hold it so it's not on my fingers. I'll show you guys how this looks afterwards. Here it is installed. Nice and sturdy. And this is kind of how I did it on the inside. The top wires are red. I don't have any red wires. I use white, and then the ground is black below. I pre-tinned both the wires and these connectors here, and it was much easier to connect them. I wish that these had holes in them so you can put the wire inside a hole, but they don't. Yeah, and this is the original circuit board. And then this is the backup board, the new backup, or whatever this is called, I don't actually know. And then this is the old board that was sacrificed to remove, so it kind of sat like that. Yeah, this, I don't know what to tell you, the old one. Plastic just over time started cracking, just like now. Yeah, this is the old one in pieces. That was the only way I could remove it. It was all glued and it was a mess. But now, here we go. Beautiful.